How can I provide value to my YouTube audience? G'day YouTube, it's Shane here once again, and today I'm just on my way back from the Samnang Bakery where I've bought one of their chicken rolls, and I found out that the reason they were closed for so long was because and I didn't know, had no idea at all, was that the wife of the owner had just given birth. So they took the most of January off so they could have a baby and look after the baby, have a bit of maternity and all that sort of stuff. Paternity, awesome stuff, congratulations. But the reason I'm mentioning the business is because I went there for lunch, but also I can now add their name as a location here on YouTube and TikTok when I do a video about their business. Yeah, the other thing was they had a product called a lemon tan. I thought, what on earth is a lemon tan? Is it like a lemon flavored cake, or what is it? It was a sponge cake covered in like a chocolate sauce and sprinkled with coconut. And then I realized it's phonetic, it's a lamington. But because of their Vietnamese pronunciation, they've been saying lemon tan, and they've written on the box in 2 words, lemon and tan. So I can't help laugh about it. I took a photo of it, I'll include it here, and maybe even put it into the thumbnail. But no, they're great people and everything, but that just tickled me pink. So how do you provide value in terms of your YouTube audience? Now, it can be very subjective. I think as long as you are making people laugh, think, cry, groan, or have some sort of reaction, usually emotional, then you're providing value. Are you informing people? Are you educating people? Are you giving people like shortcuts and things? Or is there a piece of information that somebody can use? So there are people that do videos behind a desk, and I'd love to be able to be set up and do that. But I find it very dry. And you'll notice that most of the time they're in darkened rooms that they've changed the lighting to light up their face and stuff like that, right? And to me, that's often a sign that somebody's a grifter, because they are trying to sell you on the idea that YouTube is on easy mode, that it's easy for people over 40 to come in here and be successful, or they're promising you that your videos are going to blow up if you mess around with the SEO and all that sort of stuff, right? Now, that's perceived value. Whether it's actually valuable or not is up to you. But even something like being motivational can be of value, but it can be as subjective as me walking down the street highlighting different areas of around where I live, because you might want to visit here one day. I'm not suggesting that you would, but often there's a perception of Australia that is not real, or it's exaggerated, right? So Americans will talk about spiders, right, and snakes and whatnot, and there's no spiders and snakes in my video, right? They're very few and far between, but they will stop coming from a country where they can't even take their kids to school without risk of being shot, and not coming here just as a holiday or something because they're scared that they might see a spider. Do you see how ridiculous that is? So me talking about the clear blue skies, for example, and how hot it is to somebody in an area where it's snowing and they're in blizzard and they're 6 foot deep in snow, there's value there. But also, I'd like to travel. So what I do is I'll go on Google Maps and do a street view of the area that I'll be traveling around, so I get a rough idea of the buildings and stuff. But I also check on YouTube to see if anybody's done a video of their local area, just walking down the street and doing whatever. And the place that I want to go in Chester in the UK, there's a few school videos, there's a few like dash cam videos, but very little in that specific area that my friend lives in. And now it would be really easy if they were to upload a video of their own area. Now obviously they don't want to dox themselves and stuff like that, but they're camera shy and they're not interested in YouTube and whatnot. So that becomes a challenge, but that's why I do stuff in Adelaide. That's why I'm hopefully going to be doing stuff. That's why I did the SA Museum, the Botanical Gardens videos. I've got a video about the O-Barn coming up. And while that might not be of value to everybody, if somebody wants to find out about the O-Barn, or especially tourists, then that becomes value to them. But also I want to say thank you, it's a bit late in the video, but I want to say thank you to my subscribers that jumped into the live last night and gave me lots of feedback as well, and they talked about the value that I was creating for them and providing them, and that was priceless. So once again I want to say thank you to everybody who has subscribed, and I gained a couple of subscribers for doing that as well, and you guys are amazing. But think about how you can provide value. It doesn't have to be some lofty thing. It doesn't have to be financial tips or anything like that, although that can be valuable. But sometimes it can just be motivation. And I got motivated today by watching a Dodash video and to come out and film something. Anyway, that's all from me today. Look after yourselves. Bye for now.